Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm gonna do the ruffle method now with that same roll of burlap. So I took the 10-inch roll that I cut and I cut it into 10-inch squares. So now these squares are about 10 by 10. So I've seen people, or where I get a lot of my inspiration from my wreaths is trendytree.com. They have a YouTube channel and they do lovely, beautiful wreaths. And I usually just get, or the techniques I'm using, I got from them. So this is the ruffle technique. So I see where they just flip it over and then they bunch it up in the middle. And obviously they use wire burlap where I just have natural burlap. So there, just do like a bow. And I'm going to take each bow and I'm going to put it into one of these. But I wanted to also see about trying if I pull it and then gather it at the diagonal, it kind of makes a longer bow. So I kind of like that. So that's the one I'm going to go for. So then you just open, or you just put your bow in. I'm going to actually put this edge on the side. I don't know if it matters, but and then just pull it tight. So there's one. And then I'm just going to gather it, the 2 points, and it gives me a bow. And just put a side in there. And I want to see if I have enough to go all the way around twice. I'm hoping. But I'm going to do at least one layer all the way around. And I'm going to see maybe if I like it, and if I don't like it, then I can always go back and undo it and do the ruffles the other way, scrunching from the middle. Okay, here's the last one for the bottom. Go there outside. So there's the outside so far. And we're going to do exactly the same on the inside. And these ones I'm going to face that way. And if I have enough to do, which I really hope I do, to do 2 layers of burlap. Then I'll do the other one like that. Oops, I skipped one. Starting over there. And this is my first ruffle technique. I've done the puff method, with the tablecloth, so I've done a bunch of those. This is my first burlap, though. Well, my first wreath using burlap, and I did one burlap using the puff method, and now I'm doing one burlap wreath using the ruffle method. And I don't want to have these videos go too long. So of course, after you add all your ruffles, if you think there's gaps, like you want to add more pipe cleaner there to add another layer, that's fine. But I'm also going to add deco mesh, the pink and purple, which I think I might cut into like little tubes, or try to do small little ruffles like this, or I might just weave it in and out. I don't really know yet how I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of different things you can do. But so far I think my favorite with this burlap is the puff method. But we'll see. I have not finished them yet, so I don't want to go ahead. But just visually, just looking at a plain burlap wreath, I think this is nice, but I think I like the look of that better. And this is going to be the blue and purple one. And they smell so good. I love the smell of burlap. People might think that's weird, but I don't care. Okay, so there. Got one layer of burlap. And I think I have enough. So let's just with one layer. So I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. All the way around the bottom. So now that one has 2. And see how this one's already laid down that way? This one I'm going to do it this way. Do it this way. And just lay it right on top. Pull it tight. And give it a twist or two. So that one's going to, this one's going to do two. That one's already got two. Let's go to this one. And I think doing it this way, I think you definitely use up a lot more mesh, or you need a lot more, not mesh, burlap for coverage. Because it looks like I'm going to have to get some more, number one, and then add some more pipe cleaners to give it a little bit more coverage. But I think it's, yeah, I don't know, it might need This one's got 2. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 on all the bottom ones already. And I don't like how they move. I'm not supposed to move. So there, I don't know if you can see it is quite fluffy. But as you can see, there's still big gaps. Just because I need to do another layer here on the inside. But I don't think I have enough mesh or enough burlap. Where the one roll of 20-inch mesh or a 20-inch burlap gave me full coverage on this one, and I didn't even use the whole roll at 24 feet, and it's got pretty good coverage on this. It's got a few little holes, but once you cover it, it's a deca mesh. Once you cover it with that, it'll be fine. But this, I think even when you start to cover it with the mesh, I don't know, I might end up taking it off this frame and putting it on a styrofoam ring. And that will give it a little bit more coverage. But let's just keep working. I have a few more of these. And I have a little bit left on the row. I didn't cut it all. But I think it might be fine because I'm going to do the deco mesh. Okay, so that's all my strip. Where's the rest of that roll I had? Dum, dum, dum. Oh, here it is. So this is all I had left. It looks like I'm going to get two sheets out of this. This is not my board I used when I cut this. Okay, so there's 2 left. So I definitely 24 feet is definitely not enough. Or this is an 18-inch frame, so that could be it too. It could be a frame if you get a smaller frame, like maybe a 12-inch or 14-inch. It wouldn't be as much or need as much. So I'm gonna use, because I don't have any more, so I'm just gonna improvise and use the 6-inch roll that I also got. And use that, or I can use some of the what's left over here on the 20-inch roll. Because, you know, obviously if I cut 10 of this and cut it, then it's going to give me the 10. Because it's 20 inches, right? So I can use that. It's all the same burlap. Off the same roll. It should work just fine. Okay, so that's what it's looking like already. And it's going to have some of these strings coming off, but it's going to be fine. It won't come off too much if it's not pulled out too much. So yeah, I guess you guys can let me know which method you prefer. If you prefer the ruffle method, or if you prefer the puff method. So I have both here. I have the ruffles, which needs a lot more ruffles, and then I have the puff, which does not need any more puffs. It's got a nice little center. You can't really see the frame too much. I want to get a centerpiece for this, and I'm going to decorate it with deco mesh. So there's my two styles of burlap from that one roll of, that 3-foot roll of natural burlap. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of my 20-inch roll into 10-inch squares so I can finish off these ruffles, doing 2 in each. So I'm going to go and do that because this video is already over 20 minutes long. And we'll be back to finish them with the deco mesh. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel to see what happens with these wreaths. Thanks again. Bye for now.